Hey everyone, it's Zereldo here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the brand new class, the Oracle class. It was released just today. In fact, the servers have been up again for less than 5 minutes. Uh, this is like what I did with Blood Titan, where I had it out within 3 hours after release. That's what I'm hoping to do here. I haven't been able to do that with some of the more recent classes, but been close, but today I'll do it. So to obtain Oracle, it's quite simple. You just go to the shops, more classes, and you go to the Oracle class, which isn't coming soon anymore. It's here now. I've actually already got it because I bought the Oracle coming soon, which has magically turned into the Oracle class in my inventory. But in terms of all this, I don't have it yet. It's basically our reward as players for getting 1,000,000 likes on the Facebook page, and the best thing about it is that it's absolutely free for everyone, and it's non-member AC, so you can store it in the bank. And that's how you get it. I'm going to go train this thing up quickly and keep filming soon. The Wizard or Luck Enhancements. This class facilitates both very well. I'll just show you the passives here. They are a 20% increase to your Wisdom, which is a sizable passive, you don't get many 20%, and a 15% passive boost to your healing, which is also very impressive. All the skills are magically based, so base damage is going to be made a lot higher by having a high intellect. So you can see with the base Wisdom, the 20% is quite useful. At the same... also, you've got moves like this, which increase your intellect by 30%. There is also a potential passive boost from group Divination, which will also increase that by a further 20% for 20 seconds, although that's a lot more random than the other moves. That said, critical could also work quite well. This class has a few moves that increase critical, such as critical strike damage by 30%, so that's the damage itself, or just a chance to increase by 30%. So both are facilitated. For the sake of this video, and because I like wizard builds, are we going wizard? Luck seems more damage oriented, where I think the wizard's a bit more of a mix, and I like playing in that sort of way. But what I will recommend in terms of enhancements, this class's heal's fine. You shouldn't have any trouble with that, so don't bother with health vamp. The MP's fine. This actually goes with the sort of Berserker style MP regen model, where the less health you have, the more MP you get back, especially on crits. And you crit a lot with this class, even under a wizard build, which isn't actually a surprise since that does boost luck. But even under a wizard build, you're critting a lot, and so MP regen is not a problem. So I would actually go and basically accentuate your crit advantage and go Spiral Carp. So if you want to really be critting with this class, go full luck. But I think the mix works because I'm critting so much anyway. It's fine. I mean, it's up to you. Maybe even a little hybrid build between luck and wizard, but use one of the two and you'll be fine. Seeing as this class was actually the Facebook class, in a sense, for getting 1,000,000 likes on Facebook for the AQW's page, it's a support class, which is no surprise. However, don't let the fact that this is a support class put you off. I think it's quite capable on its own, and as far as support classes go, this thing is amazing. Bear in mind that some of the moves have been themed after sort of Facebook. So it's interesting. To start with the basics, the first move costs 5 MP. It's called Foresight, which makes your next hit a guaranteed crit. As you saw, all of those were actually crits, and just another look at my stats, I don't exactly have the highest critical chance out there. Foresight also has, as you just saw, has a chance to apply Prophetic Vision. Now that is a 30% boost to your strike damage and to your intellect. It actually lasts longer than Foresight, so you can sort of double stack. It'll basically mean you get an empowered guaranteed critical. So that's nice. This is something you want to keep in mind when using your other moves. The next major move is Group Divination. Now this is a heal. It's like the healer heal. It does more healing to you than other players, and by you I mean your target. You can target other players. Just to give you an idea, non-crit for me is about 1100. It can go higher, but it's got one of 5 special effects. Now I don't have time to document them all, so I'm just going to read them out from the design notes. You've got, these are the 5 different effects. Close friends, and that's a 20% increase to your strength and intellect for 20 seconds. Now these effects can apply to any of the 3 other people as well as yourself that end up healed. You can get Befriended, which is a strong heal over time for 15 seconds, roughly 190 at my level with these enhancements. Divine Acquaintances, which is a moderate heal over time for 15 seconds. Okay, so I misread that. There are 2 different heals over time of different strength, so just watch out for that. It's complicated, reduces damage taken and luck by 10%. So that's a bit of a mixed bag. You lose a bit of your luck power, so that's for any class, by the way, but you also take less damage. And then Unfriended. This is the one that's really bad. It increases the mana costs by 10% and reduces endurance by 10%, so that makes it weaker. All in all, you've actually got a higher chance of something good happening, but there is a bit of a risk. What's worth doing is timing it, so you just quickly hit that and go for the guaranteed crit. Now, with all the different sort of crit bonuses, I've healed myself for a crit of 4.4 heal, and that's without luck enhancements. So you see why I feel that luck is not necessary in this class. So these boosts here are not something you can actually plan for, but you can just hope. The third move, Foretell. Wait, I should have mentioned this is a 30 MP cost and has an 8-second cooldown. Mash this because of the low MP cost. But you shouldn't have too much of a problem because you regain MP incredibly fast. Foretell is 29 at 14-second cooldown. Now this can be applied to you or to friends. It's basically a 50% dodge, so all of a sudden you're dodging quite a bit, and your chance to critical hit increases by 30%. So if you were to do this, followed by this, and then heal, you would hopefully get a large heal. As I demonstrated, that's not always the case. But you've got to remember that in a group situation, if you've increased your critical chance by 30% and then increased how much that can do, chances are you will crit heal a fair amount of your teammates. So we'll just go through that routine again. You know, it's funny how you can practice something so many times off camera, but as soon as you're filming, it just defeats the purpose. Okay, that was a bit higher. That would have been because of a boost. But as you can see, you can't fully rely on everything all the time. Ah, there we go. That's a high heal. But you know, you're seeing the passives and the extra abilities that are providing these passive heals. They're great. The final move is called Edited Timeline, and this is a 50-50 chance. It depends on what kind of okay, he's got blocked, and that means the damage he does hit me for will be reduced significantly. Now this is a 50% chance of blocking or ignoring. Ignoring ignores spell damage, so you'll be getting the same sort of damage reduction for spell damage, while blocking's physical damage. I'm assuming most enemies are physical damage. I don't know if this works against players in PvP, but if it does, that would be very, very useful. I can imagine this would be more useful against bosses as well. So as you can see, for a sort of support passive class, it's a very nice class. The art's also very nice. Just remember, this is a reward. This is available for free. You can get this whenever, and you can store it in your bank. So for a themed class, they've done a really nice job. In a sense, it feels like a cross between healer. It feels like a cross between all the base classes, because it can suddenly go into high dodge rates like Rogue. It's got good heals and support like Healer. Can do a bit of crit damage and just large damage like Mage and Warrior. So it's a really nice free player class. So I totally recommend getting it, even if you don't really use it, because you just dump it in the bank. It's not going rare, it's a permanent addition to the game, and yeah, all in all, it's a great class. What I will mention now, because I did forget to mention it in the normal place that I mentioned, is the rank 10 passive, which is essentially a mirror of what I believe is the Paladin High Lord's passive, and that is a full heal for everyone in range, as well as some invincibility for a few seconds. The design notes actually say invisibility, but I'm pretty sure that's a typo. Or maybe it's not. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you shortly for the much awaited Archfiend guide. That's all for now. Bye.